Waiting there, my people. How you doing?
Oh wow, check
Oh,
you
okay.
out.
Oh, now your friends, now your sister, Emma share be this white Niger girl.
Oh my god, that was really,
I did learn
good.
pidgin English. Hi guys, this is White Niger Girl, and I'm here with Gege from Glamgorgeoushair.
Hello everybody, how are you today? We talked about detangling last week, and this week we're going to talk about nourishing the hair from inside and outside. So the first thing that whatever you think about would be what you put inside your body, which is your food. Starting with food, the next thing would be water, your water intake, and then if needed, supplements. The essential things that need to go into it, but especially children, I would say milk, because the milk is a big source of calcium and is also protein as well. And if you notice, like if you drink milk and you have nice protein and calcium, your nails actually grow better. And the way your nails grow is the same way your hair grows. But the important things I would say for hair would be one, balanced diet. Two, a diet that is rich in fatty acids, omega-3, which you can get from fish. So I think fish is one of the main ones where you get omega-3 oils. So I think fish would be one of the important things. We have salmon here or mackerel. If you can incorporate that into food, that would be nice. And then carrot is quite good as well. Carrot is good just generally for children. And it's nice to just hold it, like in battens, and they can chew on it and stuff like that. But mainly rather than pick different things, because some people might like carrots and some people might like other things.
Do you know how we eat a carrot at
How?
home? My son is an amazing carrot juice. What I normally do to encourage us to eat more carrot is like on the day when I buy it, we make a carrot juice and we drink it. Just make sure that it's definitely fresh.
Calcium, protein, omega-3 oil, fish. I think those are the main things I want to talk about. There's so many other ones, but those are the important things.
Yeah.
Then another thing would be water intake.
Right.
Because if your hair, like with curly hair especially, we need to leave moisture in there. We need to pull moisture in. So if the little moisture you have from growing into the hair, if you're not drinking enough water, you're not going to have any moisture in there. Another thing is supplements. If you have tried everything we've talked about and there's still problems with your hair, then I would say you could try taking some supplements. Supplements with biotin, that is made directly to make sure your hair is nice and supple and grows out nicely. But there's so many other ones. After you've done your trim, after you've maintained it nicely with conditioner, normal conditioner and everything, the next thing now is you want something that's going to make the hair feel nice and shiny and look nice. So that's where your deep conditioner comes in. What I normally advise is before you shampoo, some people do it, you can even put it a night before, like put a good oil. I would say natural oils. I prefer natural oils because they're easy to get and you know that you're getting something organic. So put a bit of oil, whatever the hair is. The bigger the curls, the lighter the oil.
Right.
And the smaller the curls, the thicker the oil.
Can you give us a few examples for like bigger curls? What is the lighter oil?
Okay, like lighter oil, like jojoba oil is one of the good oils. It's quite light, but it's quite nourishing. Shea butter is I think that's the heaviest oil.
So that's for the
room
small
temperature.
Yeah,
yes, it's better for the other one. So it's just actually getting some of the natural oils, putting it on your hair, actually saturating it with a lot of oil. So you're conditioning it before you shampoo. Some people actually tie it with maybe like some bag, sort of to keep the heat in there. So when you wash the hair, you don't strip it of all the oils and it's not as heavy, but it's still nourished. So you do that before you wash it, and then by the time you put your conditioner, you might not even need to put anything more because you've got a little bit of the oil left over, but it's not heavy at all. So after the pre-shampooing, you do your normal shampoo, and then you go on to deep conditioner. Conditioner is one which you leave on a bit longer, which you want to put in some of the nourishment that the hair is deficient in. So some masks come in different forms, but like most of the hair masks, I'll call them like a creamy kind of consistency, like mayonnaise. At the moment, they're getting in the UK. We're getting them from you can get them from Boots or from Superdrug.
So they actually called
deep conditioning. The deep conditioning masks. Some have A mask with honey is very good because
Okay.
honey actually makes the follicle.
That must be
beautiful.
quite heavy.
Yeah, but then you're washing it out.
Yeah.
You understand? And then it looks heavy, but curly hair actually needs that heaviness
Mhm.
because if not, it will be too dry. And some also have protein, plant protein as well.
Mhm.
Some are a combination, they have oils in them. And you can actually do the mixing yourself. Then you can leave it on for at least 20 minutes. If you want to give it something more, you use a hot towel. Maybe get a towel, wet it a little bit, put it in the microwave just to warm it up or put it on top of the heater
Mhm.
and then wrap it around the hair. So I would like to say if you check your nails, and this is a little test that you actually have to try to see that you are protein deficient. If you find that your nails are breaking very easily and cutting off, and when you hold on, when you press them, they're bending easily, most likely you might not have protein, and then you need to do a protein mask on your hair as well. With protein, you want to be careful because you don't want to put it too much. That's why you have to do the test to see if you have enough protein. If you put too much protein on your hair, you can have protein overload. And something I didn't mention as well, in your normal deep condition, you can also use oils as well. Healthy scalp is really the same way that you want to nourish your scalp the same way you're nourishing your hair. So first thing, make sure you eat the right kind of food. The same thing, balanced diet, run omega-3 oils to nourish your scalp from the inside. And then outside, you want to make sure that you're oiling it. Some hair types actually don't need oil on the scalp. Like, do you need oil on your scalp?
No, I think it's at the end.
Just at the end. So you don't need it on your scalp. Oiling your scalp is very important, making sure that it has the right amount of oil. The oil from your skin might be good enough to maintain it, that it brings out normally, but if it's not, then you would have to use something else. Now that I know people really want this kind of information, I would be writing more about this and hopefully doing more live videos. So I would share my new blog with you soon. I've got a website that should be completed in a while, and I will share that with you. And it's got loads of information about the things we can talk about, like protective hairstyles, and so many things. And we were talking about hairstyles for children as well.
Yeah, I would like
At some point, we will do that. It's just because we can't do everything all at once.
This video is filmed by Magnum M3, so if you need any film, just make sure you contact Magnum M3. And what else? She's got a Facebook page, she's got an Instagram page.
And they're all glam. It's all called Glamgorgeoushair.
It's all Glamgorgeoushair.
And hopefully,